Going, everybody? Welcome back. I hope all of you guys are having an amazing day, because today I'm back with a full-length video. I know it's been a minute. I've just been trying to take a break from these full-length videos. Also, just for your guys' information, this is my 200th video, which sounds like a lot considering that this channel is like not even a year old yet, but like most of it is reused content that I'm uploading just to show that like this trailer's out. Get excited. I don't know if I'm going to break it now or not, but here I'm just mentioning it. So I'm kind of using my shorts page as a bit of a Twitter, or every now and then when I make a quick review instead of making a full video, because these full videos are hard to make for me on this tight schedule that I got going on right now. Speaking of that, I would really appreciate it if you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 100 subscribers. We are like 10 subs away. So I would really appreciate it if you guys would hit that button, because I have over 11K viewers who come back to my channel. And like, I know that sounds like something that Unspeakable or Mr. Beast and everybody else would say, because that is what they say. But like, actually looking at my analytics, it's crazy how many people don't subscribe. So I would really love it if you guys subscribed. It's free. It would help the channel out a lot. And thank you guys. So let's go ahead and talk about the reason why you guys are here. The Aquaman 2 trailer has just dropped today. Or really, it was the teaser leading up into this trailer. Now, I am pretty excited for this. I think some of these shots actually are looking pretty good. I'm also loving the way that shot where Aquaman and the Black Manta are fighting. I do not know if this is going to be a good movie or a bad movie, because let's be real here, guys. DC fans, we ain't really winning lately. Like, I mean, the reason I say this is because we've had, since Blue Beetle, I don't think we've done that great this year. So, Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods, it was okay. I thought it was decent. I thought it was enjoyable for like a family-friendly superhero movie for what it was. I thought it was better than Black Adam. The other one, The Flash, which I've rewatched it recently, and I did not have as near as a good time with it as I did the first time. I didn't find it entertaining. The CGI was just driving me crazy, man. And Blue Beetle, that was definitely my favorite DC movie that has released this year. Now, Aquaman 2, this was one of the movies that was considered being delayed when Warner Brothers was talking about delaying movies from the strike, like Wonka, Dune 2, and their other Zendaya movie. I think it's called The Challenger. Dune 2, unfortunately, got delayed, but I'm pretty sure they're confident that Aquaman and Wonka can make some money, because that first Aquaman made a lot of money. The critics are probably what's going to take away from it, because those first screenings say that it's not going to be bad, but I hope it does pretty good. So anyway, continuing on here about this, the one thing that I did love about this trailer was hands down the CGI. It felt like we have not got good CGI in DC trailers in a minute, and I thought all the CGI in this trailer looked good versus Blue Beetle, where you had some shots that look great and some shots that look absolutely horrendous. But that is all I'm going to be talking about here, guys, for the Aquaman movie. Now let's move on to our next topic, which is Monarch Legacy of Monsters. And honestly, this trailer did a lot for me. Now, the little shots of like Godzilla swimming towards the beach, and that final shot at the end, which I believe is the best shot of Godzilla we've seen in the MonsterVerse, by the way, had kind of got my hype up more than any of it. I know it's not going to be too much Godzilla. Godzilla will probably just show up once every now and then a huge part of the finale. But like, I had low doubts for this project, and that trailer coming out cemented my hype, especially since it's coming out in November, which really makes me excited for it, because we're going to have two monster projects in a couple of months, which is probably the two most closest together MonsterVerse projects, because we do not get these 3 or 4 of these a year, unlike Marvel, unlike DC. So I really think the MonsterVerse is an underrated and good universe, and we need more movies for it. I'm hoping Godzilla X Kong can do really good in this and that we can have some amazing monster fights, which is really what I want to see from this movie. Now, I'm hoping that Monarch Legacy of Monsters can introduce some monsters that maybe we haven't seen in the past. We see pictures from characters from Skull Island. Maybe Kong will show up in one or two of the episodes. But for now, that's all I have on Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Now let's talk about everybody's most anticipated movie for the rest of the year, Five Nights at Freddy's. I feel so bad, so this is kind of an apology, kind of not. I mentioned in a short a while back that Five Nights at Freddy's got an update on Rotten Tomatoes that said it was 3 hours. Well, there was another scooper and a leak sent to AMC, which they could be wrong about this. Everybody's like so confused about the runtime because Rotten Tomatoes nor Regal nor Cinemark have updated theirs. But according to AMC Theaters, the movie is now set to be an hour and 50 minutes long instead of 3 hours long, which is a reasonable time, but I still would have loved a 3-hour FNAF movie. I've seen some fans like 3 hours would have been too long, it would have been boring. I think that would have been a great time considering about how much is in those movies. I really want some cameos like the puppet, maybe Balloon Boy, because those are easy ones to squeeze in that first movie. And those are going to be people down there like Candy Cadet. Just those characters who don't show up till later in those games, like Toy Freddy, Toy Chica. No, I think if they're going to do it, it would either be the puppet or the Balloon Boy, because those would be the ones that would fit in the most. But yeah, that is honestly my review on that. I thought the second trailer was decent. They're apparently going to do a new update on it in the fall, as well as doing the one for Blumhouse's upcoming movie Totally Killer, which I'm actually excited to watch since it releases on Amazon Prime. And I love that little promo they put out, by the way, with like the grabber and all those different Blumhouse slashers. I thought that was a really cool little promotional material they put in there. Now moving on to my next topic or kind of point of interest here. Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 has been announced for a while. Since the first one made $5 million on a budget of $100K, which is like wild to me that an indie project can even make that much money. There was no doubt about it. It was going to get a sequel, but with a higher budget. Now with the movie having a budget of $1 million, they have afforded to redesign Pooh and Piglet, and I think these redesigns look way better than the first ones because they don't really look like a guy in a mask. There is a lot more practical effects on that. I feel like these look amazing and done a lot better. We don't have too great of looks. This is the best one we have for now. We have one as a Pooh as a kid, and that is like one of my favorite looks to his redesign. Because I feel like by the time we get more set photos and more official confirmation and a trailer, I think Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 will be set for greatness, actually having a full theatrical release. So expect it to be Willy's Wonderland quality this time instead of the Mean One quality last time. So like the last time we got a trailer for Blood and Honey, I didn't think it was like that phenomenal. I have no idea when Blood and Honey 2 is going to come out, but I honestly have a little bit of hope for it because they're trying to do a whole freaking, like, kids' horror movie characters cinematic universe, which is going to be funny. Because, like, I don't know, I feel like they're going to do, like, an Avengers-style movie, but by then they'll probably have some stupid budget of, like, $60 million, because these low-budget, turn little kids' characters into horror movie characters is like the big deal, and because where they film these movies, there's not an actor strike or they're outside of SAG, they can legit make these actors like popular during the strike, and that's probably what's going to do if this strike does last till November or December. Then I do think that we have a shot here with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2. And all these other off-brand movies probably making a lot of money for the next couple of months. So just keep an eye out for that. Okay, now the last couple of topics I'm going to talk about real quick. I'm going to try to kind of brush them off to the side as quick as possible. but I just wanted to mention them because I think they still deserve some credit. Now, the first one, the trailer for the new Goosebumps show has finally released. I thought it actually did a good job of looking pretty creepy for a kids' anthology series that is more not going to be too creepy, but yet aged and looked toward for like maybe 5th or 6th graders. So, yeah, I think that would be good for them. Because I remember, like, I was like 7 or 8 when the first Goosebumps movie with Jack Black came out. And I remember I was horrified. Hold up. When did that Goosebumps come out? Hold up. Let me just look that up and I'll be right back. Okay, I was 7 when that first Goosebumps came out. I remember horrified of it. And here I am watching movies like The Conjuring and being like desensitized to it. I don't really get scared of horror movies anymore. I just kind of feel like they're, I don't know, kind of dumb now, but I still watch them for entertainment. So I'll go ahead and give Goosebumps Disney Plus show a chance. Alright, my last topic of the day, it's kind of been blowing up. The Thanksgiving trailer. I thought it was all I didn't really have a huge love for this trailer the second it came out. I was pretty interested in it. It's funny how they got a TikTok star like Addison Rae to come in and do this. But anyway, I will rate the Thanksgiving trailer a 6 out of 10. The Goosebumps trailer a 7 out of 10. So, I will see you guys on the flip side. Bye-bye.